have to get really close. Speak into a microphone.
No, we don't need to do any of that. There's creepy Paddington behind us.
It's good. Ready?
Yeah.
Well, you're not, are you? Drinking. Where's the camera?
Bottom.
Okay. I'll wait for you to finish.
Why?
Hello, everybody. My name is... Oh, my stomach trembled. Ready? Hello, everybody. My name is Darren.
Hello, I'm Graham.
And we have been to see the film Big Hero 6. It's about robots. Tells the story.
A kid
True so far.
lived with his parents, who were now dead.
False. Well, that's true.
Lived with his parents, past tense. So now he's living with his auntie in the middle of San Francisco.
Yeah.
And basically, he's a genius child. He creates robots for fun, and he's always kind of preferred the lifestyle of the.
Why do you go into so much detail? He's always preferred, about his whimsies and his dreams.
Painting a picture.
You don't need to paint a picture, just do a summary. He builds robots.
So let me finish then. Something happens and then they've got to get vengeance.
And you went too broad. He builds robots, something happens, then he turns his friends into superheroes so they can solve the thing that happened.
Oh yeah, that happened as well, yeah.
Yeah. Did you like the film?
I was going to say, actually, that I thought it was good.
It was good?
Solid, big old G, good.
Yeah?
Yeah, but that's as far as it goes.
You sound down on it.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Well, a few reasons, really. I didn't enjoy it that much.
Bloody hell.
I liked it, but from Disney, you're expecting something... I mean, it wasn't even as good as Bolt.
I haven't seen Bolt, but if John Travolta's in something, then generally I think something else is better than it.
Right. Well, Bolt's better than Big Hero 6.
Well, you can say that. Don't watch them yourself or wait until I've seen it.
As a hamster?
Yeah, well, Jack Black's in a lot of crap. So...
okay, so, but what was the question? Did I enjoy it?
Did you win? No, what was wrong with it?
Sorry, what was wrong with it? Going a bit... Well, to go back to that original point, like, Disney's coming out with Frozen and Tangled and stuff like that. This is the Disney animation studio and stuff, the CGI one, obviously. And their work lately has been quite stellar. It's great.
What, two films? Tangled and Stellar, about...
And Bolt's been really good, and I'm trying to think of other ones.
Good?
Yeah, it was okay.
Was it really?
I think it was I think it was underappreciated. It's got Miley Cyrus as the girl in it. So.
Why is that a selling point? It's got Miley Cyrus in it.
Okay, so basically, yeah, they're not the selling points.
No, it's a good job you're using them to sell it.
But the film makes good use of all those things and does a really good job of it.
It's a whole roll of turd and glitter thing, isn't it?
Essentially, but
so why don't you like Big Hero 6?
This. The main reason why I didn't like it, and I don't know if this is a bit spoilery, it's not.
Well, don't.
It's not. It's no details. It's just what I've taken from it. So if you don't want to hear any...
Just say it.
They were pretty indestructible. And it's too...
What's a kid's movie?
They're too powerful.
What, hang on. What do you... Well...
No, I know that there's a key kind of death.
Yeah. Well, did you want a proper holocaust of characters? Limbs strewn everywhere. It
reminded me a lot of Superman. The fact that
that's never a bad thing.
No. I mean the latest one where they're flying through Metropolis. Yeah, and the place is just torn to shreds.
Yeah, but at least they destroyed a football stadium or whatever it was, or a science museum, as opposed to the whole of Metropolis.
No, but see, it's not about the city; it's about them. They are indestructible. I know it's a kids' film and stuff, but there's been terrible things happening in other films.
Yeah, but there were terrible things that happened in this film. How many people did you want to die in this?
It's not the point. They were just too strong.
Yeah, but
you can say that about James Bond. They never came to any harm. And there was no chance of them coming to harm.
Well, there's never any chance of James Bond coming to any real harm. Are you surprised when you get to the end of a Bond film and you think, bloody hell, he didn't die?
They could have at least put Hero in a bottomless chair and started whacking his balls with a rope. At least James Bond comes to that. Even Spider-Man, even Superman, what happens to him, that's terribly bad.
He gets stabbed with a kryptonite knife in Superman Returns.
I'm talking about Man of Steel.
Oh, right. I don't know.
Not much.
But you can say that about any franchise. You know the main characters aren't going to die. It's a franchise.
I want the risk of it to be there, though.
But there is never a risk.
Otherwise, there's no risk.
Well, there is no
risk.
There's
no...
So that's every prequel you ever watch out, isn't it? And any film where it's obvious the end, like King Kong and Titanic, that's them gone as well.
Days of Future
Past and any film that you've already seen, so you know the end. There's never a risk then because you know how it ends.
I know how it sounds, Darren. I understand, that it's a little bit much to ask. But there's no...
And in fact, of all the main characters fighting at the end, one of them does die.
Yeah, no, kind of, but not
Well, they're not
really.
going to be in the sequel because they're basically dead. They're lost, let's put it that way.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
They were resurrected, essentially.
No, that's a different thing, isn't it?
What are you...
The same thing you are.
But that's not... If
I break a lamp and then I replace that lamp with another lamp...
You're arguing against your own point that you made in the blog. Yes, you are.
What was my point?
Your point in the blog. I don't know if this
blog.
Darren writes a blog. I don't know if this is spoilery or anything. This is talking about the end. Can we just talk about the end?
Go away if you've not seen the end.
Yeah, go away. What are you even watching this for?
Or if you can.
Because we're entertaining, that's why. Yeah, I don't think
Just get on with your point.
Oh my god. Okay, so in your blog, you're saying that he's not coping well with death and stuff
because he's made friends with a machine.
With a machine, exactly.
Yeah.
So the whole
machine that replicates emotion.
The whole point of machines in this film is that it can be replaced and it's replaceable. And it turns out he was and everything's fine.
What do you mean? What's your point relevant to my point?
You're saying in the film he latches onto this humanistic robot.
Yeah, which he does.
Too much to the point where he's not really treating it like a robot. However, he does in the end.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He realises he's got no choice. That machine can either sacrifice itself or they can all die. So that's just playing the odds, isn't it? Mm. That's not a case of, well, I know it's a machine, so fine, do your job and save me. That's like the end of Terminator with the thumb, Terminator 2. It's got to...
It was even a hand glove. It's fine. I get,
So I'm not arguing against my own point, because my point is that he's not dealing with grief very well because he's befriended what is essentially a machine that literally feels no emotion, but he acts as though it does. Mm-hmm. And at the end, that continues because he builds a new one. He can't just let it go. Spoiler alert, did say. So I'm arguing my exact point, and I'm arguing against your point because you're saying that nobody dies, and I'm saying, well, they did because that robot did,
but he didn't.
And you're saying, well, it got resurrected. No, he built a new robot, hence the lamp. If I break a lamp and I buy a new lamp, I haven't resurrected the original lamp. I've just bought another lamp. It emphasises the fact it's a machine.
Okay, just to bring this to another, using another film as an example.
Go on.
X-Men 3. Okay, hear me out. Mm-hmm. Professor Xavier shifted his mind into another body.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You with me so far?
Yeah.
That's essentially what happened here.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
he
it's
gave
not.
him the little cartridge which had Baymax's soul, essentially.
Yeah,
it
but
had
Professor X is a human.
What's your point?
He's a robot.
He's interchangeable now that he can
switch
hang on.
So...
It's the same. It's the same concept.
So Professor X,
yeah, go on.
Telepathically puts his mind, his consciousness into somebody else's body, yeah? And you're saying that's exactly the same as when I save some information on a pen drive and then stick it in another computer.
Yes, exactly.
No, it's not, because one of them's a bloke and one of them's a computer.
I get the differences.
It doesn't seem like you do.
And steel, but it's exactly it's.
So what's your point? Same. What is your point?
My point is that Hero. No, I guess I just got hung up on the fact that you were arguing against your own point, even though you don't think so.
Well, I wasn't. Because my only point is that he gets
all right.
attached to a machine because he can't cope with human life being lost.
And then as soon as he is lost, and I get your point, he makes him again, but...
He doesn't go out and make some friends and think, that's the robot gone, I'll go and find some humans. He thinks, shit, I best recreate that robot somehow.
At least he's not trying to recreate his brother.
Well, no, he kind of is, isn't he? Because the robot is a link to his brother, because the robot's got all the memories and video
In a way,
footage.
he is. But it's not as... Anyway, look, let's get past this. Now, for the reverse question, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I thought it was alright. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that I enjoy the first half more, where it is about this kid who can't deal with death, so just, A, has no friends, B, locks himself in his room, and C, becomes a bit too attached to what's just a talking iPod. But then it turns into sort of Power Rangers or Scooby-Doo or whatever in the second half. And it's just predictable and boring then, really. Like, you're saying that you didn't like it because there was no threat, but I didn't like it because the story was cliched and boring and obvious. Like every step of the way who the villain's going to be. Or at least you can rule out who it isn't and then work out who it is from there.
I mean, there's a pretty big clue in the mask, for a start.
But obviously it set up one guy to be the main villain.
Yeah.
So it's like any episode of any detective show.
Yeah,
If they seem like they're the obvious
Still
villain, then it's
switcheroo.
not them.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably somebody who's left no trace of themselves that could make it a twist. He's dead. Where's the body? Oh, it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, he's the body. Spoiler alert.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else to say?
Not really.
I think that I did enjoy it a lot, and I would happily watch a sequel.
How did you? Oh, yeah. And a prequel.
Why a prequel?
Can't remember. What was it?
I don't
Didn't
know.
we come up with an idea for a prequel?
No, not me and you.
Probably a different film.
Yeah.
Did you like the voice acting? Because I think a lot of it wasn't that good.
Yeah, no, I thought it was alright.
Yeah.
There isn't. Well, that's the thing as well. There's the main character, the robot, and then everyone else, and everyone else is just a cardboard cutout. There's the stoner-looking guy. There's the most of them are cliches of where they're from. You know, like there's the Chinese woman or
Yeah.
with the purple streak.
Yeah, you've got because
There's the Rasta guy who's black and has dreadlocks.
Yeah, it is all a little bit kind of.
It's a bit like in Power Rangers when
Yeah.
Black Ranger is a black guy.
And whenever he started fighting them, rap music would play.
Would it?
Stuff. Yeah.
Oh
I
my
saw
God.
it the other day.
So yeah. What is that the end of it? Have we got
Yeah, I'm just a little bit disappointed, really, because as I say, after like Tangled and Frozen, which are two, I mean, Frozen's been done to death, obviously, but it's still.
I let it go.
It's still. Tear my own flesh off. Yeah, it after those excellent films and Bolts, yeah,
It's more like
pretty
How to Train Your
average, but it's
Dragon than
better
the other ones you've all mentioned.
Yeah, I agree. How
And it's
to
not
Train
as
Your
good as
Dragon
How
is
to Train Your
definitely-
Dragon.
No, it's not by far. Which is a shame again because you expect so much more from Disney and DreamWorks is kind of the laughing stock and stuff, but they come out with some amazing stuff.
What else they come out with?
They're totally unappreciated.
Robots.
Even the Croods, I haven't even seen that, and I've seen like concept art and like animation things for it and stuff. It's amazing. It looks amazing. Like
Well,
there's
this looked
so much
amazing.
effort gone into it and
You
stuff.
can't judge a film by its trailer.
No. I know, but I've seen like some behind the scenes stuff for it and that.
No, it's got insider knowledge, everybody.
I follow like the main kind of design
Cast members.
character designer on Facebook and stuff.
What's your
but
point? That it should be better, is that your point?
It should be better. It should be a lot better.
Well, we
It
can say
feels
that
like they've
about
only
even
had
the
6
best
months
film,
to
it should be
work on
better.
it. Let's all talk over each other, shall we?
Can do.
Bye.
Bye, Ron. I was going to literally do the same thing. Bye-bye.
See ya.